Hey guys, Janet Dermody here with Ripple Effects, Cape Breton Live TV in Sydney. So I'm going to give a whirl at Donair pizza today. I have eaten it lots of times and I like to get my ingredients. For instance, I go to Tom and Et's out on the Albert Bridge or the highway on George Street there and get the Donair meat. I'll chop it up as I go and I get my pizza dough. Kenny's Pizza sells any size pizza dough for $1.75. So I get my pizza dough from Kenny's. I got my Donair meat from Tom and Et's, and I got my Donair sauce from Kenny's, which I'm glad because I got a large Donair sauce at Tom and Et's. And I was thinking, my God, to have this little teeny tiny thing for a couple of pizzas would not have been a very good pizza because Donair sauce will make or break your pizza, I tell you that. So I'm going to get 2 medium pizzas out of this extra large dough from Kenny's. And I have pizza flour that I've had for a while. So I'm going to unwrap the dough. And I washed my hands before I started. Okay. You want to make sure you've got flour down wherever you're working. Hopefully you can see the surface here. Push this back some. You can get a better view. All right, and you're going to make sure that you get all the air out of your dough, because if you don't, that's how you got, well, I should break it in half first. That'll help me get 2 pizzas. Yeah, so doing it in the right order is generally the best way. I like to do it in, whatever way my brain remembers. Weed brain is not always the best for remembering. Anyhow, there we go. 2 pieces. Put this guy back in the bag till I'm ready for it. Okay, smush it again with the flour, and again you want to try and just keep pressing. I press in a rotation and just in a circle, that way there. Try again to get a better view. Press in a circle to give you a better shape before you really start flicking it around. Of course, who hasn't worked as a teenager in a pizza shop in Cape Breton? I think all of us have. So once I get my shape in here, see if I can remember how to flip this sucker around and whatnot. All right. Give it some more presses because I can feel some terrible bubbles in there. Dough is good for it. I remember I used to work at exactly Kenny's and we used to use a lot of yeast in it to give it a quick rise, which also created tons and tons of bubbles. All right. It's as round as it's going to be. It's probably, in some sort of 5 shape right now. It's not quite what we would call a circle. It's not quite what we would call a square. It's a arf and arf. It's part circle, part square. As long as it fills up the whole pan, I don't care what shape it is because it's going to hit the belly and it's going to taste great. So it's still pretty thick. I'm working with cold dough. Well, I like to work with cold dough. It's not overly stretchy because when this dough gets really soft, it'll start tearing on you. So there's an advantage to it being slightly soft and slightly chilled, if that makes sense. Okay. And I'm pinching the air out of the dough as I go around and trying to give it a little pull to keep the dough all the same consistency, which again, you want your dough to be as consistent as possible, because if it's thick in one spot and thin in the other, you'll be eating it, and then if you pick it up off a plate without a fork and knife, I mean, who eats pizza with a fork and knife? I'm not that fancy. It's in my hand and I don't want it all over my lap. All right, we got a beautiful triangle shape here. I gotta say, best triangle shape ever. If I tried to do triangle, it would never happen. You know how it is. You want a square, you get a circle. You want a circle, you get a square. You want a, in between a square and a circle, you get a freaking triangle, right? All right, pound some more air out of here. And then we give it some more stretching. Stretching from the center. A little flick, because it makes it pull apart better when you do that. Just don't pull your hand through the center of it, because that's where it'll get all no good like. I got some botched up there that should be spread apart. Again, I see some more air bubbles. They got these nice little wheelie things in the pizza shops that got spikes all over it that takes all these itty bitty minuscule air lumps out of it. Well, I don't have one of whatever those things are called. But wouldn't those be great to have on the end of your vehicle, though, for busting up ice? Like, my God. Maybe that's what CBRM needs. Some sort of big rolly spiky thing for when we get all the ice. Although, like I said, they've been doing good this year. All right, so I got a little pizza oven, and we're going to try and get this on the pan of here. Before I do that, let's try and make my area not so messy. As you know, I've got my big counter is my dish top. My counter, my portable dishwasher is my counter. In my luxurious, not so luxurious, teeny tiny kitchen. I don't even know why this was called a kitchen. I guess it had a fridge and a stove in it. It came with nothing else that would have in a kitchen. Better if I use the pan. All right. So like I said, I've got a triangle going here on a circle, so obviously going to be needing some band-aiding. Cooking show in Ashby, Sydney, Nova Scotia, Cape Breton Island. So hopefully you can see how the pan is and how it looks with the dough. Well, it's almost filling up the entire pan. It's never really the consistency you want it to be, and then you get it to where you want it to be and it shrinks back. It's like I'd say things, but it's a non-profanity show, so I take this dough and give it some more kicking and pulling and shoving here. My God, it wants me to rip it apart, I think. Little bugger. All right, so it's not quite a circle. It's not quite a square. It's not even quite a triangle anymore. It is some new shape that they haven't even heard of yet, but it's in the pan, and it will definitely hold the ingredients we plan on putting on her today. So, it's ugly, but hey, when it comes to food, I don't care what it looks like, it's how it tastes. And I know it's going to taste good. So, pretty is one of those things on TV, you see. Well, I'm not here to make my food look pretty. Oh, you know, it would look nice to be pretty. But as long as it tastes good, that's all we care about. So, this god darn thing does not want to stay stretched. So I don't know, is there like dough glue out there? I'd be willing to try me some dough glue right now. But instead of the dough glue, here we go with the Donair sauce. Again, Donair sauce from Kenny's Pizza. Swear to God, these things used to be under $1. For 3 of these and this $1.75 pizza dough, I paid $9.25. I thought, my God, I might have been better off just buying the freaking Donair pizza already made. Ugh. But, you know, you can't get Tom and Etz to use the ingredients with Kenny's and vice versa and whatnot. And so to get it how you want with the ingredients you want, you make a mix match. All right. We'll call it the mix match today will be, oh, let's go with Tom Kenny's. There we go. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. All right, so there's our Donair sauce all spread over top of there. And love of God, you got to make sure you got some extra left over for when you're putting it on top of the pizza. Donair meat. I asked for it thick and chunky. I don't know, I had something else in mind, but it's still, I can't see through it, so I can't complain. Sometimes it gets really, really super thin and gets really crispy that way, and I don't like it like that. Okay. And we don't want it to be too stingy, but I do got to save half if I want to make a second pizza. A second Donair pizza. And they charge you more for Donair pizza. I don't know why. I mean, you get a meaty pizza in there. You think you'd be able to get a meat lover pizza for the same price as a Donair pizza. I'm not just saying like for Tom and Etz. I'm not sure what their prices are, but like for Kenny's, depending on what type of pizza, the price changes on every ingredient. Alrighty, we are almost finished slabbing this on our, oh my God, it's almost in the shape of a heart. Well, if I tried to make a heart-shaped pizza, dear God, I'd be here for 4 weeks. You try and make a circle pizza, and there you go, you get a heart pizza. But we love a little heart pizza. I really cooked it with love today. Alright, we're going to give it some more Donair sauce. And for those that aren't from Cape Breton, I think they call it sweet sauce up in Ontario and them places. But without this stuff, the sweet sauce, it's disgusting. I wouldn't even eat Donair pizza. I mean, Donair meat is good. Don't get me wrong. But it's much better with the sweet sauce. And we go with the cheese. Woo, woo. Watch your ingredients. All nilly-willy and you'd be wearing it like I almost was there. So I bought the pre-shredded stuff because it didn't look all white and chalky in the bag. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll buy cheese and it just looks like somebody, I don't know, put powder on it or something. Well, that to me is like old yucky cheese. But when it's in the bag and it looks like I just finished grating it and putting it in there, I buy it. Or otherwise, I just would have shredded my own. No meat day? What do you mean no meat day? Oh my God, today is, this is Good Friday? Oh dear God, don't tell me I just made a Donair pizza that I'm going to freeze. I miss Cape Breton pizza. I miss Cape Breton pizza too and make it like my own. But dear God, if this is friggin' Good Friday, I can't eat this today. Oh my God, Nanny's doing an abomination to the world. We can't do it. We'll cook it, but we cannot eat it today. I am serious. It's Good Friday. I had no idea it was Good Friday. We don't eat meat on Good Friday. Oh my God.
I ate meat. I ate
this is insane.
I ate chicken today.
You ate chicken? Well, you better go puke it up right now. Okay. Oh my God. Well, thank you for letting me know that I was about to do something that I really would not have wanted to do. Now I just got that thing that I did, you know, I cooked for no goddamn reason. That sucks. All right, so we'll turn it around and we'll show you the pizza oven. So it's a fresh pizza. We'll put it on fresh. Put it on frickin' tomorrow. That's what it should be on, for God's sake. Tomorrow pizza. Ugh. It's not Good Friday? Dear God. See? This is why. Oh, well, thank God I can eat this goddamn pizza. Why is it no meat day? Who said no meat day? What other day of the year is there no meat day other than Good Friday? First day of Lent. Are you serious? You don't eat meat on the first day of Lent? What kind of Catholic am I? Pretty crappy one, apparently. All right. Is that a normal thing for not eating meat on the first day of Lent? Have I been messing this up for almost 50 years? Well, pretty goddamn early, and watch see when that day comes. Hopefully it'll be on the news. Wasn't for people going around with the things on their head on Wednesday, I would have never realized it was Ash Wednesday. My God, it's good to wake up some days. But anyways, guys, we got the pizza in its oven. It's on there for 15 minutes, and when it finishes, we'll be sure to take it out and let you have a boo at the finished product. Well, thank God it's not religious abomination day in here in the Dermody house, because my God, I couldn't handle it. God would have to forgive me. I'd have to go up and pray at the wooden Virgin Mary up there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. All right, guys, Janet Dermody here with Live TV Ripple Effects. So the Donair pizza is now finished, and we'll get it on the go out of the oven. And all right, I'm lying here. I already took it out of the oven a minute ago and put my tomatoes on because I'm the only one that likes them. And to finish it off, we will go with the Donair sauce I picked up at Tom and Et's. I'm just going to drizzle it on here. All over the top. Kind of cool, actually, that they came in a bag. And with the sweet sauce, trust me, there's never enough. Because the sweeter, the better, at least in this house. As you know, the house of sugar. Oh, yeah, they said on the news about there being a sugar shortage. So, as I told you, this house is heavy on the sugar. I didn't lie. All this here is bags and packages and packages of sugar. Like, seriously? I don't know what's going on here. Message, rotate your phone. But yeah, I have tons and tons of bags of sugar because, dear God, if this house ran out of sugar, I'll probably have, my husband would have a seizure. So anyways, this pizza here is finished. I did go ahead and finish the other one. So this is the other one. And I couldn't leave it finishing in the pizza oven because it closes down and the pizza was really, if you see, it came rising up off the pan pretty good there. So that's the only thing. So this one here is going straight into the oven, and that way there, I won't have to worry about it touching the top of the burner as it turns around. So in the oven, this guy's gonna go for, we'll try it for 15 minutes, see how it looks. And again, medium-sized pizza. And this is the finished product. My piece, the rest of the family's piece, the non-veggie, the strictly meat and sauce part. So that's the Donair pizza, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you like it.